And here we go. What's up, everybody? Just finished watching Monday Night Football. Cheers. Couple things I took from the game is one, Danny Jones fucking sucks. I was been arguing with fucking Giant fans like he has no time. He has no. It's not even just that he doesn't have any time. Okay, he did get pressured a lot, but he was getting time to throw the ball, and he was just dinking and dunking down the field. Then two, he was just making bad decisions. That interception that was returned for a touchdown, he threw it. That's called a levels route. And what a levels route is you have basically three receivers in the same area but at different depths, trying to make the safety come and do the coverage. So on that out route, the second out route, the second route that was in there, the safety was jumping it and the corner was jumping it, causing the interception. But if you look on the instant replay, Waller is wide open in the back of the end zone, which a good quarterback would have read and thrown it to him, like saying that you're reading the safety on that play. So Danny Jones made a horrible pick. He threw it to a guy that basically had triple coverage while he had a wide open guy in the back of the end zone at Waller. There was nobody near. No one even picked him up off the line of scrimmage. It was basically a bad play by Seattle's defense that led to being an interception for a touchdown. And that guy, Devin Witherspoon, Troy Aikman said, reminds him of Deion Sanders. Hey, Troy, shut the fuck up, because Deion Sanders is one of the greatest cornerbacks of all time, if not the greatest cover corner of all time. But Witherspoon, I'm not saying he's bad at coverage. He did make big plays in cover, but he likes to hit and he tackles very well, which we all know Deion never was a tackler. I've seen Deion fake fall more times in my lifetime before tackling somebody or attempting to tackle somebody than I seen him get interceptions. Now, I'm not taking anything away from Deion Sanders. He is one of the greatest, if not, like I said, greatest cornerbacks of all time, coverage wise. But let's be honest, Deion Sanders was not tackling anybody. That was not why he was on the field. So on running plays, it was basically 10 people against 11 people. Deion will hawk you down and tackle you, but like a head-to-head tackle like this guy Witherspoon was laying the pipe tonight, bro. That dude was hitting, and it was just right. He had such a big game. It's just right that he got the interception for the touchdown because he was literally the MVP of that defense today. He made some tackles that could have been big running plays. He tackled the guy. You know, it was a good game for him. Definitely highlight. Well, they have three good corners. And the thing about the Seahawks aren't known for they're basically a bend but don't break defense. So they're not really great at doing a pass rush. They're not really great at stopping the run, but what they do is when it comes in the red zone, they're so like good at their zone coverage that they do that the windows are very short. They can play the linebackers up in the line of scrimmage, stop the run in the red zone because there's nowhere else for you to go, really. So they use that. They'll let you get field goals, and the Giants couldn't even do that today. They couldn't even get field goals. I would be worried. I mean, Danny Jones takes up $40 million. If I was Barkley, I would not go back to the Giants. Maybe you go to a team and you get paid $10 million a year, but they're a contender with a better offensive line. Just maybe he just signs 1 year contracts for whatever the best money he can get with a team with a good offensive line, because Barkley is too talented to waste the next 2-3 years in New York. That offensive line is shitty. The quarterback play is shitty. The wide receiver play is shitty. And that defense has so many great athletes on it, but they fucking suck. Let's be honest. It's kind of hard for a defense too when Danny Jones doesn't lead the league in turnovers in the last few years, but he's up there. He gives the ball away, fumbles, interceptions. he finds a way to lose the game. He fucking sucks, bro. I mean, I'm sorry I'm obsessed with this. I think I'm obsessed with this because I was arguing with people on Facebook over it. It's like, what the fuck are you talking? Are you happy you paid $40 million a year for him? Dude, the Bucks paid Baker Mayfield. I think he's getting $1 million with incentives. That's a fucking deal. We could be stuck with Danny Jones for $40 million a year, and we got Baker Mayfield for like $1 million. I think it could get up to $7 million for the year. Holy shit! Thank you, Tampa. Like, fuck. Thank God we didn't overpay for somebody. If Tampa Bay would have paid Baker Mayfield $40 million a year, I'd be like, holy shit, we overpaid for a quarterback. But they didn't. They got. They were smart. Sometimes quarterbacks are just too overpaid. Seattle's offense looked slow at the beginning, but Seattle's also a team that they always seem to start off slow, and then they're very well coached. Pete Carroll's a great coach. They start seeing what they can do, see how your defenses react, and then they make an adjustment. They're not a very good first 15 play scripted team. They are a team, it might be a little scripted, but they are gonna do off of what you're doing against them on defense. And then because they don't do well the first 15, 20, 30 plays, whatever, the defensive coordinators on the other team think that's gonna work for the whole game, but they switch it up. They change it up. And I have to give it to them. I mean, they have good wide receivers. They got two good running backs. They got a good tight end. Even they got a good backup quarterback, Drew Lock, man. That motherfucker came in through a touchdown. Well, he didn't throw a touchdown, but he did what he had to do for them to score a touchdown. It was. I give Seattle. Seattle left a lot of points on the field. Let's not think they made a perfect game. They did not play a perfect game. They left some points on the field. They also have a makeshift offensive line. But Pete Carroll puts them in positions to win every game. And that's what great coaching is. The Giants coaches got to do the same thing. They got to figure something out. Like Danny Jones has got to release the ball faster or make him a one read, not open, okay, take off. They got to do something. They got to get it to where that offense is moving. Even when the Giants win, I look at the quarterback play and I'm like, well, they didn't win because of his quarterback play. So they got to figure it out. They just got to do it. And Seattle's just got to keep doing what they're doing, man. Bend but don't break mentality on defense and, running the ball, pounding that rock. All right, this is the Bat Fan. I'm out. My Monday Night Football recap is complete.